What's going on, guys? It is Rob from Movie Review Time, and I'm back with a huge Blu-ray DVD update. Got a lot of cool stuff here to show you. Got some amazing deals from a couple thrift shops, Amazon.com. And when it comes to the Blu-rays, I found something. I couldn't believe it. It was just sitting there in this glass case locked up. And it is rare. It's actually pretty rare to find right now. The only place you can find is on eBay, but I'll get to that. I'll save that for last. Some really cool stuff here to show you. Let's start with the Blu-rays. The first one I got from Amazon is a movie that I used to watch back in the day, and it is UHF. Weird Al Yankovic. I am a fan of Weird Al. I like his music, his parodies. This is the 25th anniversary edition Blu-ray with a bunch of special features. Stupid! You're so stupid! Smells like poop. Man, this this movie's hilarious. It didn't come with a slipcover or anything. I'm not sure if it does normally, but sometimes you've got to grab life by the lips and yank as hard as you can. There's the Rambo parody right there, which is hilarious. Here's a lot of the special features. It is a Shout Factory release. As you can see on the spine there, it is Shout Factory. So, definitely had to get it. So yeah, got a pretty cheap price too. Next one is a Severin Films releasing of The Baby. I found this at a thrift shop. Didn't come with a slipcover. It's a 70s film. I believe it's like 73 or something like that. Very bizarre film, as it says. I think it's 1973. It's impossible not to be horrified and fascinated by what you see unfolding. It's got some special features. Severin Films. I got a bunch of Severin Film releasing, so this just adds to it. So that's the next one, The Baby. Now this next one is, I know this is one of James Rolfe's favorites, you know, Angry Video Game Nerd. And that is The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. James Rolfe always talks about this. This is from the Kino Classics, or Kino Lorber actually. But it's beautiful, like the cover art, and it comes with this cool slip cover. I didn't even know they had this on Blu-ray. Really, really cool. There's the back. Yeah, it's got a bunch of companies there. Germany, 77 minutes, 1920. Really awesome. Yeah, I just saw this sitting there. I'm like, man, I gotta get that. So, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Next one I haven't seen before, and it is Hellbreeder. Dominic Pinnon, Darren Day. It says right here, this kid is ready to play. The dark side has risen. It looks like it's about a clown. It's got some special features there. So yeah. Hellbreeder on Blu-ray. I actually got this one free because, you know, you buy so many, you get one free. So this was, I think, actually the lowest in price when it came to all the ones that I picked up, so I actually got this free. Now, here comes some Arrow Video releases. First one here is Deep Red, Dario Argento film. Now, none of these come with slipcovers, but that's okay. They do have the reversible artwork and stuff. There's the back, special edition contents in it. It is pretty cool. I love Arrow Video. So, Deep Red. Next one, Torso. Pretty awesome. Like, again, no slipcover, but it's got these special edition contents there. 2K restoration of the film. So, yeah, Torso. And the last Arrow Video one I picked up is Slugs, of course. I've been meaning to get this for a while, but again, on the back, it's the same as the other one. Special edition contents in it, 2K restoration, audio commentary, stuff like that, interviews, versatile artwork, stuff like that. So that is Slugs. Now, here is the cool thing that I picked up. I couldn't believe I found this. Jungle Holocaust. I finally got it. Now, I believe this was released this year. I think it was January, something like that. It was released on a weird day, not like a normal Blu-ray Tuesday. But the only place you can find this, that I can find online, is eBay. And they're asking for ridiculous prices on eBay. And some of them, you know, you just can't hardly find this. I found this with the slipcover and everything. I'm going to do a review on this. Now, I own the DVD version of Jungle Holocaust, but I just couldn't find this anywhere. So they had this locked up in a case with other things, you know, like a clear case. You could see right through it, and I just saw this laying there. And I think I paid $15.99 for this. Online, it's way more. They're asking way more for this. This is actually rare. So if you can get your hands on this, I definitely suggest you do it. It's got a bunch of special features there by Code Red. It's funny. Special features actually look, the way they're set up, almost look like a Scream Factory. It almost looked like Scream Factory did it. But awesome artwork. I love that artwork. And like I said, it came with a slipcover and everything. This is like probably my most prized find today. So, Jungle Holocaust on Blu-ray. Now we're going to get into a couple of the DVDs. Here's one that I remember watching back in the day. I believe it was 1986. And I remember watching this with my parents a lot, and I love this film. It's definitely one of my favorite football movies, and it is Wildcats. Talk about another rare movie that does not have a Blu-ray release yet. And even the DVD was hard to come by. But I went on Amazon. They had it for like $9 or something like that. It is Warner Brothers, but very rare film. Like, I couldn't find this for the longest time. But Goldie Hawn. This season, you know, this has Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. Probably the first film I've seen them in. I think it's the first film that they were in together before White Men Can't Jump. Because this was '86. It even has special features here, which is cool. It's got the training montage music video, filmographies, trailer. That's more than I was expecting, actually. It's got great music. Definitely one of my favorite Goldie Hawn films, for sure. But, you know, if you haven't heard that song, Wildcats, Wildcats, football. Oh, man, I love this movie. If you haven't seen Wildcats, I definitely recommend it. Next one is definitely one of my favorite sci-fi kind of horror films, and that is Leviathan. This is the DVD, but it has the hologram cover there. It's pretty cool. You do this, and she swims up, and there's the creature. Peter Weller, of course, Richard Crenna, Amanda Pays. Got Daniel Stern in there, Ernie Hudson. The only thing I didn't really like about this movie was the ending. But it's a pretty solid flick otherwise. So, there's one that I picked up, Leviathan, with the hologram slipcover. Now here, this one I just got at Walmart, and it looked interesting, and I like the cast in it, and it is The Church. It says No Refuge for the Wicked. It's got Bill Moseley, Ashley C. Williams, Lisa Wilcox from Nightmare on Elm Street. That's awesome, you know, because she was in 4 and 5. But it looked, yeah, Ashley C. Williams was in The Human Centipede. But Bill Moseley looks like he's I don't know if he's like a priest or something. Or a pastor. Yeah, he's a pastor. But this looks interesting. It really looks cool. Yeah, I never heard of it. But it looks really awesome. Like I said, I just enjoyed the cast. So this is definitely one I'm going to check out and review. The Church. The last thing I got here is a TV show that I've reviewed, I believe the first, or no, it was the one that I have, the All-Star version, but I picked up Survivor, the Australian Outback. Now this is the 2nd season of Survivor. I love the show Survivor because I always picture myself being on this show. But I just love the characters. You know, you got Colby, Jerry, Tina, who won Survivor Outback, Alicia, Roger, and Elizabeth. You know, the first season is Survivor Borneo. Now, here's the seasons I had. I had the 1st and 2nd season. I had this before, but it got ruined. The slip case just went to hell. Like, it just tore up and everything, and the discs were scratched, and I just never really took care of it back then. And I also have Survivor All-Stars, which got ruined as well. Well, you've seen in my other videos that I have Survivor All-Stars. I have another version of it. So I went ahead and ordered another one of these because I definitely love the show, and I want just, you know, something to replace my other ones that are all scratched and ruined. What's interesting about this, though, is that the cases are different. There's some kind of black outline. If you see, now, the other version I had, this, the case was actually clear, transparent, like you could see through it. This has a black trim, which is different. That's very different. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to get the 2nd season of Survivor. The Outback was definitely a tough season. But yeah, it's definitely a show that I like. Kind of like a game show almost, but anyway, yep, that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Let me know what you think of some of these titles down below. And stay tuned for a lot more reviews, because I have a bunch coming. You know, I just saw Captain Marvel and stuff, so stay tuned for all that. And this is Rob signing off. Subscribe for more content. Leave a like if you liked the video. And yeah, drop a comment. So, I'll see you guys next time.